Good people. I go by the name of Inseezys. Young rapper from Durban, South Africa.
Mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. Mama, grew a bit messed up cause I ain't never had a mama or even had a papa. Mama, mama, balele bachele basele lava. Mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. Mama, grew a bit messed up cause I ain't never had a mama or even had a papa. Mama, mama, balele bachele basele lava. Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do me high. Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do me high. Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do me high. Sa, uze usentwana, yes, uringa. Y'all don't understand my kind of mind. Rap is what I'm made for. If your mind is my 9 to 5, my attitude like a rich kid when I step up in the building is just.
I come from a town called Claremont. Started rapping early 2007s. I was on a solo career back then. I started off in shows in Claremont, obviously moved up as time went further, started doing shows in Bat Center.
What up, people? We're out here. Had a few hiccups, but we're out here, we're doing it. We're about to start, I guess. And we're in Durban, Sanga Gateway area, so let's hope we get to have fun.
Yo, what up, man? We out here, behind the scenes. My name is Breezy.
Down flows laced, coming for your head like a Jesus beast. Trailer with some blind, you ain't need no pop, I need no shots. I don't know.
Did shows in town, some stuff for Sprites, a horse competition. Then as time moved on, I ended up being part of a trio called Niche Fam.
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. We have messed the bus. This is plan B.
Oh, is this fun? Let's look at that phone. BlackBerry, we need a sponsor.
This is rubbish, bro.
Kuno, my friends, you guys have now got a following.
What is this to say, bro?
You're getting 400 views a week. A lot of people are tuning in. What it is, and man?
This is what it is.
What's going on, bro?
Yes, you can see what's going on.
Wait.
Folds are being
Fixed.
Shout out to Red Bull for the spot. Oh, that's Cambridge. Yes, Red Bull dropped us.
This is the life, y'all. We're pimping. 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 Pimping.
This is so funny,
Bitch. Bitch.
Where you
Keep us this shit.
This truck is so professional. We had to judge other babes that decided to get the whole time. Like, them to phone. If you die, which number can you call? That's suck. If you die, you can call
Yeah, my man. Okay, on a serious note, Sting, what's going on? We just saw the promo and it looks stunning.
Yeah.
And we believe in you guys.
This doesn't look stunning. But we're on our way to Joburg.
Sting,
We're gonna push. Hustle. You know that video? You guys saw that trailer. It's bananas. You know? So we can't just sit with that trailer and do nothing and the video. So we gotta do something, guys. You know? We're doing this for y'all.
for the lanes, ripping for the lane. Before I go in, okay, here we go. I'm a little bit crazy, a little bit of this and that, a little bit of tip for tat, a little bit of jumpy, gonna stay grooving, give a rich and fat. Got a lot of boss, full precise and prove that I got a lot of kids for cat. Read me so much, you'll be surprised to find out that shit's in tap. I'm known for the mic like Tito, when the booth I'm the true eagle with stitches, no lead up. Before I carry on, it's a rap burrito. I'm known as I'm the jackpot, I'm an actual fucking eagle. I walk on the rocky surface and call it a stepping stone. Each fan with beast man and I wreck my own. I make good calls at night and get hit first. I make good calls in life with no network. It's plain to see that I'm fly like Coach Lee. I have been, I'm not. I'm something like a rope. You always had a plan A and C to see if I can cope. Too many niggas trying to be players, I'm trying to cope, see?
We did some big things in the city back then. We ended up being the first people that actually opened up for Wayne in South Africa, so that's kind of a milestone for us. So as time moved on, I branched out of the group, you know, after we had like our buzz, had some stuff on big TVs and radio, you know, doing shows. I ended up branching up and becoming a solo artist again.
The Swag Brothers.
Now work it, now work it, now work it, now work it. Once again, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Let's start this ish.
Place chillin', we fake the rhythm. Like murder was free, I'ma make a killing. Call me Memphis, I tend to see things. Got the keys to success, you got the key ring. Swallow your pride when you opposing me. We just get crossed, rosary. You need to loosen up, get up, right? You like a corset, yeah, uptight.
Let's see your showers, nigga.
See acting like games, talk behind a nigga back, cause you be lacking the fame. I don't fuck around no badge game. I'm Superman with the whip. Me and my niggas be on the last lane. I'm crazy insane. I'm off the hinges. I wasn't told to be fly, nigga. I wing.
I ended up doing a couple of shows in the city. Then after a while, I decided to put together a project called Trial and Error, which had like quite a few people, well-known artists from Joburg and in Durban as well.
Hey, mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. Hey, mama, grew a bit messed up cause I ain't never had a mama or even had a papa. Hey, mama, hey, mama. Balele, bachele, basele, lava. Hey, mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. Hey, mama, grew a bit messed up cause I...
So what the whole project is, especially even with the name Trial and Error, it was based on that I already spent so much time in music where I actually never told my story, as sometimes you find like when you're part of a group, like your identity doesn't shine as easy as you want it to be as an individual because it's always based on teamwork. So when I pieced this thing is, I was trying to figure out exactly my message in the actual music and my identity and what I stand for. And I just realized this, my life was a bit more complicated than most people, but it just doesn't seem like because of the character I possess in general. So what the whole thing is, Trial and Error was basically my trials and tribulations growing up. So I approached the whole aspects of it in the sense that I'm telling a story in each song that a lot of people may not be aware of. You know, growing up, like I didn't really have a mother and I didn't really have like a father necessarily. I kind of had like distant parents, so to speak. So I know these are the things that most people don't actually gravitate to because it's not the type of thing I would speak on in a conversation in general. So these were the stories I tend to put in music in hopes for people to understand me a bit better than actually having a face-to-face conversation, because I feel like that conversation is something I should have through music, and it's most likely going to touch people because I don't believe I'm the only person that goes through those problems, you know? So I had...
Favorite song?
Favorite song? I have this song called Where I Belong, which is a lot more personal, but I mean, it's very evident in the song where I speak on my grandmother, my father, and my mother, in the sense that I really never had like a specific place I felt like I was guided to necessarily. As most people, you growing up, like you have like a father who will teach you how to be a man. Then, you know, you'll have like motherly love that you'll find from your mother, whereas I never had those. But luckily I did have a grandmother who kind of possessed both of those things, you know? So even down to even getting the tattoo, the only tattoo I actually have on my body is my actual grandmother, you know?
There's a lot of people who love me, there's a lot of people that hate me. Shit runs deep as the ocean, but I play it cool and I act wavy. A lot of shit in your mind, boy, that'll drive you crazy. Swimming pool of liquor, homie, ain't no lifeguard to save me. Grew up a lonely child, not the only child, but the only child that grew up totally wild. A lot of family drama, shit as shocking as Blanca. But when it comes to the green, people can turn into a monster. Mommy and daddy issues, but daddy became the issue. No fees for tuition, but my granny kept it official. But now I'm grown up, people still trying to resurface the best question they could ask. And are you working? You couldn't get a cent for me, that shit don't really make sense to me. It's like, where's your sensibility, lack of mental ability? But now I'm an outcast, but I got my big boy pants, trying to find a way. My shout out to the fan, cause still be the man and still got a J. I got questions in mind, like why didn't you raise me? I always question my mind, like why didn't you take me? Sometimes I ask myself, do you ever think about it? But shit is swell, most of the time I don't even think about it. Never got it the first time, I used to just write in the past. But what better way to find my way than be a psychopath? Just quit my 9 to 5, got better shit to be doing. We sponsor the pitch of the mill, cause we gotta keep it moving. You can't be soft, you gotta be tough with this music thing. You gotta prepare, gotta be aware of what this music bring. Temper tantrum, twana, one word of a rude thing. It'll be a different type of emotion when I hit you with a mood swing.
So, I mean, even with the song, I kind of explained what was sort of happening, and even when I even got to varsity, and I actually never even made it through to my last year because I was running out of funds and NASFA's didn't want to pay it, nigga. So, so as you know, as time went, you know, those things were spoken of in the song. So when you actually listen to the song, you kind of get the gist of it, you know. So with the song Where I Belong is, I never had direction, so I kind of needed to figure myself out in the music, and music was kind of my direction in life in general, you know. So that's why that made it that. You know, independent tour also came about because me and the homies already dropped projects, and you know, after the actual EP, I dropped the deluxe, you know, that had a few more joints that spoke on more touchy subjects and so forth, you know. So when we all released these projects, so it was kind of like, okay, what do we do now?
Discouraged by one phone call.
Exactly. This is
you know
the
what
thing.
I mean?
Most people just have this thing that the world owes them.
Shit.
You know.
True.
So now the problem is, an opportunity is not gonna come to you on a silver platter. You know, you gotta do it yourself. Cause I mean, God can only do so much. You know, you actually gotta make a plan.
Yeah,
I think
that's the best advice to give to people on the come up. Like, yo, put yourself on.
Like, you know, so MX got this email. I got it as well. I was just being ignorant and I just didn't read it. They found out about a foundation that the Samras Foundation and Concert SA were actually putting something together to help independent artists basically do shows and tour. You know, being that they usually do like jazz artists or Afro pop soul type of vibe type thing. You know, for us it was kind of a big deal when we got it because we're like the only rappers that actually ever got it, period, you know. So it was quite like a factor and eye-opening for us for that we actually got the tools now to actually live out our dreams, you know, put out our music, because as musicians, you don't just want to put out songs, you actually want to go to the people, reach to the people, you know, touch the people, you know, and actually feel their energy and see how your music could impact on them, you know, because sometimes we don't actually get to see that considering the barrier of TV, radio, it's never personal, you know, especially from the reception from an artist standpoint, you know. So, I mean, with that being said, you know, we ended up moving out, you know, because even with me, I actually had never really performed outside of the city.
Can I get hands in the air though? Give me hands in the air though. Yo.
Around, do you know my name?
So with the whole tour happening, I actually got a chance to perform in Joburg as well and PTA, you know, apart from the regular circles that I perform in, I got to meet new people, you know, and move around and see how other people move around in the scene, you know.
I never had a mama or even had a papa. Helele, 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 mama. Helele, mama. Balele, bachele, basele, lava. Din 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 din. Yo, what y'all know about struggling emotion? But keep it fly, still hovering the motion. Speak my mind, but I still stutter in the notion. The pain is love and the higher in the low end. Keep it moving, I don't follow no trends. I'll talk a lot, but y'all don't drop no gems. I'm so grim. My chick knows I get it poppin' like that nigga with no limbs. Sheesh, I'm starting to look like life goals. I got a bad babe, y'all just wife woes. I'm fire on any stage, pyro, my life is insane, I'm a psycho. And lady mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. And lady mama, grew a bit messed up cause I ain't never had a mama or even had a papa. And lady mama. Helele mama, balele, bachele, basele, lava. Helele mama, I don't mess with a lot of people cause I ain't with the drama. Helele mama, grew a bit messed up cause I ain't never had a mama or even had a papa. Helele mama, helele mama, balele, bachele, basele.
Aye. Yo. Capital, though the no insane lethal. Fly as a motherfucker, I could be Shane's ego. Too much blood, that's why they tryna beat me. My coat green, that's why they tryna lead me. Clean your team out, they tryna find the boy. I work in silence and I can still make my body noise. I'm all the way up, I'm talking the spot logo. I bring a change to the game, my nigga, no hobo. I got the greens, potato, tomato, ketchup. Tryna get the and mayo. Got so many bars, you can smell my stench. I'm about to read me more, I hope you smell my French. in that bench, grinding my whole life, that you can still in a trench. Came all the way to capital just to kick off for capital. Been through hard times and none of it mathematical. A pin game strong, I slang these words. Think it's a game till you got angry birds. Watch out, as I bang these verbs to be discussing cancel. Like, man, you heard? R. Kelly 16s. I got the hottest lines, and I'ma give a girl the P like a parking sign. The independent tour, I hope you understand it. And makes breeze and sees my homie Keegan Manning.
Woo! Come on, fam.
What the fuck?
Inseezys, MX, Breeze, Touch Central.
Amen.
I'm about to make a big call here. Hold up. I even killed the bad music for this one. I think that might have been the best freestyle we've ever had on the Capital Wrap Up. The best freestyle we've ever had on the Capital Wrap Up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I might have to agree with you. Okay, it's definitely top.
We recorded independent tour. Boy Inseezys. We out at Table Mountain. Guys, you guys don't understand how beautiful this place is. Looking down, it feels like I'm in Miami or something, or LA. Like, it's extremely beautiful, guys. Like, you guys don't understand.
No, you're in Cape Town, Clayton.
Yes, I'm in Cape Town.
So don't compare it to another place.
Like,
it's the seventh.
oh yeah, and you can even
the seventh wonder of the world.
And
by the way.
Yeah, and you can even see Robben Island on the other side. It's actually my first time here as well, so you know, I'm having like very great first experience.
Emotional
experience. It's been so lovely so far. Like, I don't even want to go back to Durban.
It's in your cap, bro.
I want to go back to Durban and live here. I feel like I'm a rock star the way we are living here. But yeah, man, we got a gig tonight at
where you at?
The Bank in Cape Town. So we're gonna turn up, kill it.
Yeah.
Do what we do. I got homies, Breeze, and MX with me, Keegan Manning, you know.
How was lunch?
Lunch was amazing.
You guys didn't shoot anything on there?
Nah, if you check my Instagram though, you find some stuff. Nah.
She